Hi, I'm Linda Fussell, and I'm the walking coach, and I've done a whole long video on all the walking retreats, walking and yoga retreats that we're going to be offering. But I was also thinking while I was here, in the mood, and getting around to doing some recording for you, because people keep saying it would be nice to see you and to know what's going on. So okay, so here I am. What I'm talking about, or what I wanted to share with you now, is coaching. What is coaching? Who needs it? Why do we need it? Why would I ever do it? What's the difference between coaching, mentoring, counseling, life coaching, wellbeing coaching? What is all this stuff, and how does it all work? So I thought I'd just give you a quick rundown on my take of these things. And basically, counselling or psychotherapy, etc., looks at things that have happened in the past, things that have happened to you, and dealing with that. There's absolutely a fantastic place for that, and I know some amazing counsellors, really, really, great people. Mentoring, and I do mentoring as well, is where you work with somebody who has done it, and so they're able to share their experiences, and they kind of share with you what's happened, how it went, etc. And that's also got its place. I'd work as a mentor as well, and that's great. But the coaching side is what I love doing more than anything. It was really interesting when I did my coach training. I have always wanted to help people, and always, when I was working as a project and change manager and various other things, I've done lots of consultancy work over the years. I always worked with teams that needed a bit of motivation, a bit of help getting team building together and getting people involved. And it was only when I did my coach training, I went, that's what I actually do all the time. There you go. So what is coaching? Coaching is where, through specific questioning and listening to you, I enable you to find out what's really going on underneath. And that might sound a bit refute, what's that all about? But if you think of a sport, because most people can relate to this, whether it's hockey or football or mountain climbing, whatever, you decide you want to do it. First off, is you've decided you want to do it, and having decided you want to do it, you find some way to do it, and that's great. And then, having found some way to do it, you've got to work out what the basics are to start with and how to get going. Now, life is a funny one. Well, let's just go back on that. So with all those things, when you get going, you find someone to help you, and that someone that helps you is generally a coach. So we all expect to have football coaches. Many people have personal trainers, probably not so much now, but I think quite a lot of people still do. You have personal trainers to help you with your fitness goals. We have nutrition coaches to help us stop eating sugar and various other things, lose weight, etc. But what does a life coach do? And I'm a life and well-being coach, so I do both. So if I talk about what I do, is I help you work out deep down in you what you really want and what you really like and what you desire out of life. So often we are conditioned as children. It happens a lot, and we do get conditioned as children to go down a route or to respond to things or whatever, and that's okay. That's all part of our growing up. And then we often have families, and we've started on our career paths, and we stay where we are. And then you get to a point where you go, am I going to do this forever? I don't know if I really want to do this forever. And that's the time where people start questioning, so what next? Who am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? And there can be any number of triggers that do this. It can just be a change of life, and kids leaving home, breakdown of a relationship, a promotion. Promotion at work. You can be really good at your job, and then you're promoted to being a team leader or a manager, and everything falls apart. People don't want to talk to you anymore. You've got responsibilities. You've got other things above. You can't share some stuff with them. It gets a bit messy. So you get scenarios like that, and it's through those times when everything was rosy, and you're now starting to question, who am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? That I like to get involved and help you work that out. I've got a number of exercises and techniques that we do, and just help you find your way. I never, ever tell you what to do. I never tell you anything. I never make you do anything. It's all in your own time. We agree. We have a contract between each other as to what's realistic, what's feasible, when you think you can achieve something by. I give you homework and you go away and do it. And then you come back and tell me about it. And I share in your excitement. I am as enthusiastic about what you're doing and what you're planning as you are. I'm not invested in it as a family member would be. I'm not your boss who's saying, whoa, you know, how does that fit in the corporate world? This is about you, and it's all about you and what you're trying to achieve and how you want to be doing something. And that can be a life change, a career change. It can be just something as simple as, I say simple, as making a lifestyle change. So changing the way you do things. More exercise, getting more sleep, eating better, reducing weight, whatever, whatever your goals are. I can help you with the reason why you want to do it, because unless you know why you want to do it, you won't achieve anything like that you really want to do. There's a couple of things you need along the way. You first off need to know why you want to do something. Why is always key. The second thing you need to do is be absolutely committed to it. You know, if you're only interested, you'll do when it suits. If you're committed, you'll do what it takes. And that's really important. You also have to have a reason to do it now. So you might have all the other, the first two things in place, but there's no real reason to do it now, or you actually can't do it now for whatever reason. You've got people that you're looking after, whether it's children or elderly parents or whatever, and actually it's not a good time to do it now, to get into the details of it, but you can possibly start it, but we agree what your time frames are. And then when you've got those things in place, then we help you achieve it. We set some timelines, we set some goals, and off we go. And it's great. Through my hearing what you're saying and questioning what your doubts are, help you work through your fears, help you understand why you're thinking about things. I do profiling. I do a number of things to understand who you are. If you're interested, I can do numerology. I can do all those kind of things. I also, there's my dog, he's now bored with me. I also do some healing work, which I offer as a separate thing altogether, but sometimes it is appropriate for my clients where they've just got a blocker. Something's blocking them. I work with emotions, and it's stress mostly, but any sort of emotional release, traumas that have happened in the past and how we release those, because they sometimes stop us going forward. So it can be a straightforward, just the coaching and what you want to do, but there are times when I go, okay, I can see something here. Are you interested in trying something different? Would you want to give it a bash? And we can do a healing session. I can give you tapping exercises to do if you want to try tapping. Lots of people do it. It's very effective. There's a number of different things that I can bring in. So it's more, that's where the well-being comes into it. But I'm interested in you as a whole, as a person, and I'm interested in where you're going and how your life's unfolding and unraveling and what you're doing with it, and how happy you are. I guess one of my missions, probably my mission in life, is to help people be the best they can be. And I've said that for years, to help people be the best they can be. But one of the key things I do is help people feel better about themselves. And I try and do that every single day. I try and connect with at least one person every single day and make them feel a little bit better. And my thinking behind that is that if you're feeling better, your interactions with your family and your colleagues at work and your friends will be more positive than if you weren't. And if you have a good interaction with them, they feel better, and their interactions with their family and their colleagues and their friends is better too. And with all the stress and everything else that's going on in the world at the moment, we are responsible for how we think and how we act. We can't control any of those things out there, but we can control our responses, the way we react, the way we act, and the way we do things. And if I can help one person just feel a little bit better about themselves today, be that you or the lady in the supermarket that's serving at the checkout, or however that's working, if I can make that one person feel better, then I'm hoping that there's a ripple effect, and I believe there is a ripple effect that just helps everybody feel just that little bit better about themselves and helps the overall energy lift. As we're all energy, that's what it's all about. So that's kind of how I work. That's who I am. You get to see who I am. You get to hear what I think and why I think I do. I will be sharing details of the personal coaching that I offer. That's the thing that I do mostly. I do healing on a one-to-one basis, but I'm also starting to do some group coaching and some group healing. I've been doing group healing with a small group of friends, and they say it's amazing. So I was a bit daunted about doing it, and apparently it's great. All the work I do can be done remotely. In fact, I kind of often prefer to work remotely. That said, when I meet a person face to face, it's just like, yes, there's a real person, and it's great. I work with Zoom, so we always see each other and we can talk, and it's like being in the same room. But those are the things I offer. There's details available both on the website and on this page, or wherever you're looking at the video. You can find links, and so I urge you to, if you're interested, make contact. Let's have a chat. It costs nothing to have a chat. It's just start that ball rolling. Have a discussion, see what you think. If this resonates and we fit together, that's perfect. And if it doesn't, that's no problem at all. It's got to work for both parties. And yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can create some magic in your life. We're at the end of May. We've had a bank holiday weekend. It's been up here in Yorkshire. We've had it's been quite warm. It's been not too bad, but we've had some rain. We've had some sunshine. It's been mixed. But I know I've spoken to a few people over the last few days, and lots of people are going, oh, there's no more bank holidays for a while. What am I going to do? How am I going to get through? Where am I going? So if you are thinking about, needing some support, needing some advice, give me a call. I also offer retreats, and there's a separate link for that if you want to have a look at those as well. Love to talk to you, love to connect, see how we can work together, both with you personally, with your business, with your team, however it's working. That's all the stuff we like to do. So thank you for listening to this. It's been, again, a little bit longer than I probably would like to do, and you're being very patient, and I thank you for that, and I look forward to connecting. Have a wonderful couple of days ahead and marvellous year further. Thank you.